What's going on, everyone? ActivesiN here, and today AMD released their new Crimson drivers. This is called Crimson ReLive or ReLive, however you want to call it. And there's a lot of good stuff in here, but mainly we're going to be talking about the ReLive features, which is very similar to Shadow Play, which I loved back on my NVIDIA card. And recently I got this RX 470, which you can kind of see here. These are the new drivers, 16.12.1, and so yeah, the RX 470 here, and the new one's called Crimson ReLive. So if we go over here, everything's pretty normal, except you have this one here, ReLive, which you do have to enable in the settings. When you update to these drivers, it is disabled at the beginning, so you'll want to turn this on. So from here you'd want to switch this one on, because it'll be off by default. This will also be off by default, but you can also record the desktop, which is what we're doing now, which is why you can see what I'm doing. You can change the save folder, you can set up your audio device, and you press Alt-Z, which is I believe the same one for Shadow Play if I remember right. Alt-Z, that'll bring up this little thing here. Normally there would be a stream box as well, but that's not showing because we're currently recording. You can also hit screenshot, and we can do settings here, so you can turn on and off the mic. The indicator, which would remove this little recording symbol in the corner here. Instant replay, so it'll record automatically, and record the desktop on or off, and toolbar position. So pretty standard stuff there. We can remove that. Then we can go into recording, so you can have different profiles and go low, medium, high, or custom. You can do in recording resolution from 360 up to 2160 or in-game, whatever resolution you are actually using in your game. Recording bitrate goes up to 50, recording FPS 30 or 60, encoding type AVC or HEVC, and audio bitrate up to 320 kilobits per second. So that's very good, high quality audio. And again, you can turn instant replay off, on and off from here. You can also do streaming directly from this program now, which is awesome. You can stream to Twitch or YouTube or a custom stream like Hitbox or something like that. If you have the streaming codes, you can put it in there. You can set your profile to low, medium, ultra, or high or ultra for the settings. You can do resolution from 360 up to 1440. Streaming bit rate, you can change that as well. Not sure what the highest is. What is this? 10 is the highest. Leave that back where it was. FPS 330 or 60. Audio bit rate here goes up to 192, and you can choose to archive this the stream as well. You can also set up overlays, which is a nice feature. You can have a system info overlay, which will bring a little marker in the side here telling what your PC parts are, like your graphics card and your processor. And you can also turn on and off a camera, and you can also have a custom overlay in case you want to put a watermark on your gameplay, which is a nice feature to have. So we're gonna go ahead and open up a game, and we'll kind of just record from there so you can see how it is, and then we'll replay the game from watching on the desktop so you can kind of see the quality. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, and we are in Paladin, so you can kind of see the quality of the recording here. So it's very similar to what we were doing on the desktop. You press Alt-Z, and that will bring up the little overlay. And from there we can hit record, or you can do stream directly from the game. This is the second time I'm doing this, because I did it the first time. I brought up the overlay. It doesn't actually show on the recording when you're playing the game, which is kind of weird. So it does show up, but when I play the recording back, it won't show the overlay. So, but you do get to see the overlay when you on your own computer. And again, you can either record, you can stream, or you can take a screenshot as well. So a lot of good stuff there. All very straightforward, very simple, just like Shadow Play. So if you're familiar with that, this is very similar. And yeah, quality's excellent. You do drop a couple frames. I believe it's like 3 to 4 frames, depending on the game. Nothing major. It shouldn't be noticeable. For the most part, it's very, very smooth. It's a better experience than using some third-party programs. So they did a great job. But yeah, you can see for yourself like the quality of the recording. Everything's nice and smooth. and I don't even have it at the highest preset, so you could get even higher quality if you want. But yeah, excellent so far. I'm really enjoying this, and yeah, of course you can also stream directly to YouTube if you want to do that as well. Yeah, here you go. It's a little test of AMD ReLive, the Shadow Play counterpart, I guess you could call it. And it's fantastic. I'm happy they did this because they needed something like this. Shadow Play is a great feature, and now they have their own version of it. So it's good to see that AMD's making great strides with their cards and being more competitive. Yeah, there you go. Let me know what you think about this. If you have any questions about it, I'll try to answer. I'm not like super technical with this stuff. If you guys want to see more in-depth analysis of things, check out Hardware Unboxed. They had a great video on this, and Gamers Nexus. They also had really good information about this game, and they did a lot of recordings with multiple games, checking out the frame rates and stuff. So you want a little more in-depth, I suggest checking those out. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye.